My brother and I started a software company,
Which one?
SolarWinds.
You started SolarWinds?
Yeah. You know about SolarWinds? Yeah.
Oh, very well.
Thanks.
That's Dave Yonts, co-founder of SolarWinds. On Shark Tank, he told the world he'd poured $5 million into a company making what looked like a $350 camping cooler. Except it wasn't a cooler. It was a portable air conditioner for campers. The craziest part? The sharks said no.
So, Dave, I don't think people in America are going to embrace a $400 cooler with ice in it as an air conditioner. So I'm out.
And so for those reasons, I'm out. And for that reason, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
What no one knew then was that the company he once helped build, SolarWinds, would soon be at the heart of one of the most devastating cyber espionage campaigns in history. Before the breach, SolarWinds was an unassuming Texas software company. Its product, Orion, quietly powered the digital backbone of governments, Fortune 500s, and defense contractors. It was the invisible network glue holding together the most sensitive systems on Earth. To their clients, SolarWinds was stability, software that just worked. Updates rolled out regularly, trusted and routine, but somewhere deep inside that process, something changed. A new line of code slipped through, signed, sealed, and delivered as if nothing was wrong. The world might never have known, until a cybersecurity firm called FireEye noticed something strange. Their own systems had been breached, and the entry point led back to a SolarWinds update. When investigators opened that digital box, they realized the infection had already spread, quietly, for months. 18,000 organizations had downloaded the compromised update. Among them, the US Treasury, the Department of Homeland Security, Microsoft, and countless private companies. Every network touched was now a potential spy hole, a window for whoever was behind it. This wasn't ransomware. It wasn't about money. It was about access. Quiet, surgical, and patient. A perfect infiltration hiding in plain sight. And soon, investigators would uncover the fingerprints of one of the most sophisticated espionage groups ever seen. APT-29, the same unit tied to Russia's SVR. They called it Sunburst, a single, elegant piece of code hidden inside a trusted update. To the world, it looked ordinary. To the attackers, it was a golden key. Each time SolarWinds Orion performed an update, that key unlocked a new door, quietly connecting infected networks to remote command servers controlled by the hackers. No alarms, no crashes, no chaos, just silence. This was the brilliance of the attack. It weaponized trust itself. The update wasn't forced or fake. It came directly from SolarWinds' legitimate servers, signed with genuine certificates, and downloaded by customers who believed they were protecting their networks. Once installed, Sunburst waited days, sometimes weeks. It observed the environment, gathering system data, user accounts, and network configurations. Then, when the coast was clear, it reached out, using encrypted traffic disguised as normal network chatter to exfiltrate information back to its masters. Even the communication channels were cloaked in plain sight. Domain names mimicked real services. The traffic blended into the noise of everyday internet use. It was digital espionage at its most disciplined. Inside government agencies, nothing seemed wrong. Emails were being read, meetings held, data exchanged, all while foreign intelligence operatives were quietly moving through the same systems, undetected, invisible. By the time investigators realized what had happened, the Sunburst backdoor had already been active for months. A ghost in the machine. A breach so deeply buried that even seasoned cybersecurity experts called it one of the most sophisticated supply chain attacks in history. And somewhere in Moscow, the architects of the operation, APT-29, known to Western agencies as Cozy Bear, were watching it all unfold. They were patient, methodical, invisible. The group known as APT-29, or Cozy Bear, had a reputation inside the intelligence world long before SolarWinds. Western agencies had tracked them for years, from the 2016 attacks on the Democratic National Committee to countless espionage campaigns targeting NATO, the US State Department, and European think tanks. APT-29 wasn't after chaos or headlines. They were hunters, intelligence operatives under Russia's SVR, trained to collect secrets and leave without a trace. Once inside SolarWinds customers' networks, they moved carefully. They didn't plant ransomware or deface websites. Instead, they quietly mapped systems, escalated privileges, and created hidden backdoors, ensuring that even if Sunburst was discovered, they could still slip back in. They used legitimate credentials, blended their actions with real administrators, and used encryption to disguise their movements. Every command looked routine, every connection looked normal. This wasn't a smash and grab, it was long-term occupation. Months of silent observation, learning how each network worked, who had access to what, and which data was worth stealing. Among the targets were US government agencies, national laboratories, tech companies, and cybersecurity firms themselves. The irony was chilling. The very people defending against cyberattacks were being infiltrated by one. As forensic analysts pieced together the clues, they realized just how advanced this campaign was. APT-29 had built an operation that crossed continents, organizations, and trust boundaries. A digital espionage empire, and SolarWinds was only the doorway. When the truth finally came out, it was staggering. Over 18,000 organizations had unknowingly installed the poisoned SolarWinds update. Inside government networks, the attackers moved like ghosts, reading emails, studying blueprints, watching decisions unfold in real time. The US Treasury, Homeland Security, even the Pentagon, no one was spared. For months, investigators tried to trace the breach, but it wasn't ransomware or a smash and grab. It was silent, surgical espionage, designed to stay invisible. Then came the diplomatic storm. Washington pointed the finger at Russia's SVR intelligence agency, the same unit behind years of covert cyber ops. Sanctions followed, ambassadors were expelled, and the world was forced to ask, if trusted software can't be trusted, what's safe anymore? The SolarWinds hack didn't just expose systems. It exposed the illusion of security itself. In the aftermath, the US government went into digital lockdown. Every federal network was audited, every vendor rechecked, every password reset. Microsoft, FireEye, and dozens of cybersecurity firms joined forces, tracing code fragments, dissecting the malware, and helping victims rebuild. The operation they uncovered was so advanced, so patient, it changed how the world thought about software supply chains forever. The White House called it an act of cyber espionage, not war, but it didn't matter. The message was clear. If one compromised update could reach 18,000 targets, no system was ever truly safe again. From that point on, trust itself became the new battlefield. Because in cybersecurity, it's not just about defending networks. It's about defending the unseen connections that hold our world together. This is where companies like Tileris come in, using AI-driven defense to detect, adapt, and outsmart the next generation of digital threats. And if you want to keep uncovering the real stories behind the world's biggest cyber attacks, subscribe to the channel, because we're just getting started.